Hey guys, welcome back. Today in this video, we'll look into Python set and set comprehension. So let's do it. Sets are mostly used for the unique values. So normally we start a set by, writing set and the curly braces and sorry, these brackets. And but if you have to give a set, like let's create a set for numbers, then we use curly braces and then I can give the numbers like this. So if I say print type of numbers, so we get class as a set. Now if I print the numbers, so we have the number. Now let me add one more element, and if I say again, let's say 40 is already here and then I'm using it again, and if I run this code, we have this set with only 4 elements, while in the numbers we have 1 2 3 4 5. 40 is twice, but here we only have 40 once. So set is mostly used for the removing the duplicate values. There are no duplicates in the set, so I can put it here, no duplicate. Also, if you look at this, the order of the set is changed. It is 10 20 30 40, but here it is 40 10 20 and 30. So there is no order. Okay, there is no order. Also there is no indices, like in the string we can say something like 0, or we can say in the list also, if we have a list, we can simply just do indices. We cannot do any indices in the sets. Okay, so now as I said, it is mostly used to remove the duplicates values or detect the duplicate values from any other collection type. So let's do a few things here. Now we have a set here, and if I remove this, and here if I say, let me call this numbers 1, and then I'm going to call it number 2, and these are the same values. So here we are going to print 1 and then numbers 2, and if I run this, we get true, because both the values elements in the set are same. But now if I say 50 here, and then if I run this, we get false. Okay, also let's do one thing here. If I say length of numbers 1 and then length of 2, and then if I run this, we get false. But let's suppose I remove this 40 and I say 50 here, and then if I run this, we get true, because now even there are 5 elements, but the set only looks for the unique values. So the duplicate has been removed, and that's why 4 elements are here and the 4 elements are here. Okay, so let's move further and see what we can do with the set. There could be multiple uses, so we'll look into these one by one. So let's create a list first, or maybe what I do is I'll just comment it out, and I'll copy this here. Let's say numbers. Okay, sorry. Let's say numbers, and here we create a list 40. Now we can simply create this list into the set by saying this. If I say X, and then if I say set numbers, let's print X, and we have the set. See here the curly braces. Okay, now again the same way as we have been doing this here, if I say 40, now the list has 5 elements, so print numbers. So here we are printing this numbers, and here we are converting it into set and then printing it. So let's run this. So see, in the list we have all the 5 elements with the duplicate value. However, when we look at the set, here we have the only unique values, no duplicate is allowed. Okay, so this was one example. Also, if suppose here we have this converted this to list, to the set, but we want a list. So what I can do is I can simply list and set and then run it. So now duplicate from the list has been removed, and that is a very common question asked. So again, here is the list of numbers with a duplicate value. Then we are printing it. This is the list, and then what we are doing is set numbers, and yes, we are printing it here by converting it back to list. So first this is converting into set, and then this whole set is converting into list by using the list function. And that's why we have removed the duplicate values. Okay, and we can again do the same thing here as the numbers length also. So I mean, right now this length of this is like 5 and the length of this is going to be 4. Okay, so this was one way to use set. And now what we can do is we can also do some list comprehension or something. So how do we begin the list comprehension? Let me first comment these, and I'm going to take this numbers. Let's make some space. Numbers. Now let's do one thing here. I'm importing from random. We can import randint. Okay, we do not really need this numbers right now. And what I can say is we can say numbers here, and if I have to create few random numbers from a range with the list comprehension, again, as I know we have done the list comprehension thoroughly. So we say for I in range, and let's say 100, and if I print this I here, let's display all the numbers. Numbers. We run this. So we have all the numbers from this list. Now I do not want to print this I want to generate some numbers from a between two numbers. So I'll say 1, 2, let's say 10 here, and I'm not using this I, so I'll just convert it back to the underscore here. And now if I run this, I get all these numbers, and these are random numbers. So here we have 9, then we also have 9 here, we also have 9 here, 10 is here, 10 is here. Okay, so everything is repeating. Now if I convert this to set, and if we run this, we get only the unique values, right? There are no other values, only the unique values. So this is what we do with these sets, finding the unique values. Then we can also do some other things. Let's suppose we have a list. I'll create a list here, and then in this list we have few more lists. So I'll say 2 by 2, then I have another list 5 by 2, then I say another list 10 by 1, and then we have 3 and 5. Okay, now in this list, if I use the list comprehension, so let's create a list comprehension. I'll say it L, and we are going to loop over this. So we say for, and let's say sub list in list, and then if we go ahead and print it. So here we can print the L, and if I do this, so we have this list here. I'll comment it out. So we have this list here again. Okay, now what I want to do is I'll do one thing here. So we can get the, let's go get the sum of sublist. Run this. Okay, so we have the sublist from sum 4, 7, and 11 and 8. And let me add one more here, and I'll say 1 and 3. So now if I run this, we have 4, 7, 11, 8, 4. So because it is a list comprehension, we have this 4 twice. Now I'm going to convert this to the set. And here if I run this, now we only have unique values. Okay, so that's how we do the the set comprehension. So again, I'll just repeat what we have done. No duplicates in the sets, no order, no indices, and mostly it is used to, okay, let's we can simply make a comment here that used to find duplicates from other collection types. Okay, so this was all for the sets and the sets comprehension. And if you find it useful, please give it a like. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.